right, so welcome back to part two of the official Nosy Ranking Tarot card reading. Now, we left off on Leo, and I had showed you guys the cards for Leo. So let's just see why Leo was being nosy, like their reasoning as to why they were being nosy, right? So Leo was like, I just wanted to know why they switched up on me. It's not nosiness, it's pride management. And I had showed you guys the card, two of the cards, and left it at that. So just giving you a reminder of the two cards that I had pulled, which was the Wheel of Fortune, which was funny to me because that's kind of like, what Leo wanted to know in the first place. I just wanted to know why they had switched up on me. It's not nosy, this is pride management. Okay, so I don't know what the switch up was, you know what I'm saying? But the Wheel of Fortune is definitely a switch up card, if I do say so myself. So let's just put it on right down here. Now, this card right here, this card right here, I pulled two. You know what I'm saying? I let you guys see that one. And I was like, well, dang, Leo already feel like somebody has switched up on them. So if that's how they feeling, what are they thinking in their head? You know what I'm saying? And I pulled this one, and it says Full Moon in Virgo, and it says take inspired action. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I had said something about did Leo was being nosy because they felt like somebody was cramping their style. I mean, or trying to act like them or something to that extent. I'm not really for sure. But take inspired action. Or maybe the person that Leo is talking about, maybe they feel like Leo was taking, cramping up their style or something like that, or changing up on them or trying to be like them. Something to that extent, but I do not know. So let's see what motivated Leo's curiosity. So this is going to be the Psychic Tarot card right here. What motivated Leo's curiosity in the first place to be nosy? The sacral chakra? Really? I mean, everything was all turned upside down. Upside down, you turning me, and the sacral chakra, the Wheel of Fortune, bro, that's crazy. The switch up is real. I guess I will be trying to see too. I ain't even gonna lie about it, Leo. I ain't gonna even lie about it. It's stupid. So, just for kicks, I mean, why not let's just read what he say. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there you go. So let's see what the sacral chakra talks about. As if we did not know. Well, let's just see. So it talks about I want. And it says, known as the sacral chakra, the second chakra is located between the belly. It's located 2 fingers below your navel and relates to emotional desires, creativity, and sexuality. Ooh, wee. To keep this chakra balanced and this energy flowing, try dancing, moving your hips and lower abdomen. Use a color meditation and practice yoga. Express your sexuality and nurture yourself. And remember, you do matter. Listen. Leo want to know. Who getting that thing? Somebody took something away. Leo is not happy with the change up. So take inspired action. I did not see this going this way at all. I guess somebody would be trying to be like you or something. If you ain't in that position to do that, I guess somebody... Stupid. Okay, that's crazy. The back of my fucking head is hurting. Okay, listen. Even though, you know what I'm saying, Leo is feeling how Leo is feeling, right? Let's see, you know what I'm saying, what's really the energy behind all of this? What's really the energy behind this change up like this, okay? So we might as well just get the little trusty book, because, man, I would really like to see. What? What? Really? Do you see that shit? Nurture. Somebody needs some TLC. Some tender, loving care. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. I believe it. No. So let's talk about it. It says, mother and be mothered. Nature and cultivate that which is growing, whether it's the harvest from the earth, the child from the womb, or the art from the artist. Real love can mean tough love, doing what's best for you, beloved, even if they hate you for it. Love and nurture your own body with healthy, whole foods. Take them as a communion with the organic world. Feel the earth beneath you holding you, loving you through hard times. Let the abundance flow through you to others. Advocate for those who are weaker, vulnerable, or dependent. If you are progging and projection on your harvest is being taken from you before ripening, be ready to starve in the world until they are safe. Witness with strength and power. When the time is right, be willing to let go of your pregnant, or create to flourish. They must embark on their own journey. Once your job or nurture is complete, let go and step into the next level of your own mastery. Challenges. Do not mistake something enabling or infantilizing actions as a sign of love. Once you release the objects of your care, your love is not over. A new mystery begins. Gift. This is a secreteness in your daily life. Loving, feeding, nurturing, guarding, and being in family, whether close or biological, are all part of the powerful spiritual plan. The mother holds you. Dang. So that got rather deep. So really, even though it does seem like there was some type of switch up, for whatever reason, it's kind of seeing like the real story behind it all is that you should be switching up on your own self to take care of your own self. You know what I'm saying? Something to that extent. That was major, wild, crazy. I should have known. So what is the lesson? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. What is the lesson behind here? So, if Leo had been minding their own business and study worrying about the next person, you know, what's the lesson here? Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Okay. All right. That's the lesson. Be grateful, because shit, ain't no half stepping. So So let's pull this card here. So, what is the unseen truth that couldn't even be accessed with Leo snooping? Even with Leo snooping, what was the unseen truth? Cycles. Damn, that's all Leo shit been about is cycles. Wheel of Fortunes, the sacral chakra, like, man, nurture, cycles is, damn, Leo, okay. Number 37 could be significant. So let's talk about it. So this is the unseen. You couldn't even see, even if when you was accessing, trying to be nosy. You couldn't even see this. So where's the book at that I can't see, goddammit? Shit. Alright, I love it. Let's go here. Number 37. It says, what goes around comes around is the message of the symbol. Well, goddamn. What goes around comes around. Cycles. Ain't that some shit? Woo-hoo. Cause what they say, ain't no half stepping. Listen. The moon goes from new to full in a cycle that repeats each month. Whatever you are planning to do or to reveal by asking your question will be reversed in other circumstances. In other circumstances, what? Why? This shit is perfect. In other circumstances, be clear about your actions. You will surely meet the experience again. I guess shit, what goes around. Remember what goes shit. Look, what goes around comes around. Like the moon that revolves around the planet, the energy that you express in your next action will orbit around you. Make sure it's a good one. Listen, that's why we got that take inspired action. Because what goes around comes around. You got to make sure you balance, Leo. Regardless of whatever done happened to make you snoop, you got to make sure you balance. Because what goes around, like I say, ain't no half stepping here. Shit, I don't know what the hell had went down. But cycles, that was crazy how that played out like that. I really think I'm gonna continue this. I think I'm gonna do this reading like maybe once. Maybe I'll do it once a month, like to say, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now let's rank and see who the nosiest. Yeah. But here's the crazy thing. It's turning out the nosiness is really having purpose to it. That's what I'm realizing with this. I mean, I'm trying to bring something new to the new channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, change things up in the game a little bit. The Wheel of Fortune, switch things up a little bit, you feel me? But, yeah, so I hope y'all like this. I hope y'all like this. And then I'll continue it on. You know, keep track of that shit. Like, that shit gonna be crazy. But, let's see, why they should have, focused on themselves, okay? So, if, you know, instead of worrying about they change up, somebody else's change up, what should a Leo had been doing in the first place? Releasing your inner rebel. Be yourself and create your own universe. Damn, that's what I'm saying. You know, you in a situation where people changing up and everything. That's what the hell you in. So what it say? Release your inner rebel and be yourself and create your own universe. You don't have to be in these cycles with people and shit. Take care of your own self. Be grateful for these opportunities and things that have happened. What goes around comes around. If somebody done something wrong to you, just know what goes around comes around. And with that being said, listen, Ooh, we should start judging this. We should start judging this. We should start judging it. Like, was Leo justified for being, you know what I'm saying, being nosy? Because look, remember as I had started off, Leo was like, I just wanted to know why they switched up on me. It's not nosiness, it's pride management. Well, god damn it, there you go. Ooh, we should vote. Ooh, I should do a poll, like, um, which zodiac sign should be ranked okay as being the nosy one, you feel me? And then I think what I'm gonna do after that, depending on who got ranked, you know, 1, 2, 3, like the best, then the next time I do the next reading, I'll start off with that one and keep it going. Yo, fam, sis, bro. I think that's a good motherfucking idea. Bet nobody steal my shit. Bet nobody steal my shit. But I'm thinking about, yeah, because you steal my shit, what goes around comes around. Listen, let me stop. Let me stop. So, I think that's a good idea, though. So, the next person up is Cancer. Okay. So, let's see. Let's see the reasoning as to why Cancer was being nosy. Okay. So let's see their reasoning. I felt something emotionally, and now I need confirmation. Their intuition started the investigation. Okay. All right. Now this is crazy. This is so crazy. I'm hearing that one song. I know it's by Michelle. No, is it Michelle? Something in my heart. Something in my heart. Something. That's what's playing in my fucking head right now. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. What made Cancer do this? Okay. What was Cancer being nosy about? Show me the exact topic as to what Cancer was being nosy about. The 10 of Cups. Something in my heart. Something in my heart. This is some love shit here. This is some love shit right here. Oh Lord, 18 on the clock. All right, so yeah. This is it right here. So this got to do with family of on some type of level. For whole, being whole. All right. Jeez. I'm a little scared to pull this one. All right. What motivated their curiosity? What motivated Cancer's curiosity to be nosy? Oh, this is, come on, Cancer, don't do this shit to me, bro, sis, y'all fucking sucks. This is heavy. This is heavy on my heart. This is the 10 of Cups, and right next to it is the wish fulfillment. This is, damn. I hope this turned out good, man. Because this is the truth right here. Look, I don't think I've ever got these cards. Well, I've never done this segment before, but even in all my other readings, 10 of Cups and wish fulfillment, it would make Cancer happy if they would feel happy and wish fulfillment to have a family, a complete family. Yeah, that shit is hurting. That shit hurt. Like, come on now. Please, 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 please. So, let's see. What's the story that Cancer has created in their mind about this when it comes to the Ten of Cups and the wish fulfillment? Find a balance. Damn, Cancer. Find a balance. So, finding a balance between what, Cancer? Like a balance between having a family, or a balance between not having a family, or a balance like of what? Damn. What's the real energy behind this? Man, where the book at? What's the real energy behind this? Okay. Activate. Okay. It says, change is in the air. A flare of energy supports your work. The mood is restless, sparky, revolution, and curious people are hungry for change. It's not the time to be quiet, but to be fast on your feet. Solar flares magnify the energy on any other card you pull. When the sun is storming, our social and political world activates revolutionary changes, manifests, and trees grow faster in the forest. Aim carefully because a solar flare brings momentum, not thoughtfulness, that you have to provide. A calm metaphysical perspective may not be easy, but you can bring that in to create balance and longevity. Balance and longevity. Ain't that what this card had just said right here about balance and longevity? Damn, that's some wild shit. Wow. What you built during a solar flare may be hot and fervent, but not necessarily long-lived. To turn an idea or a love affair into something permanent, like a business plan or a partnership, will take conscious effort. Challenges, temper flares along with the sun. You can scorch yourself with too much passionate action and not enough emotional sensitivity. If you are not mindful, gifts, the sun is sending extra voltage and inspiration your way. So use it wisely. Feel the heat in the situation and passion in the people involved. Then balance the fire by adding water, compassion, and thoughtfulness of air, and the logistics of the earth to turn the inspiration into reality. Oh, I'm talking to a Cancer who just want to have a family or something like that. And they try, I guess they're seeing if the person that they should have a family with should be the one. And it's like maybe during that time, during the solar flare, maybe you thought was, but not really. Damn, Cancer. I think that snoopiness, I would vote that as a strong one up under Leo being two. If I had to vote, but let's see, what is the lesson? So, if Cancer, you know what I'm saying, what's the lesson behind here? Oh, Oh my God, this is crazy. This is crazy. The lesson behind this is happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Look, this find and balance thing is all about a path right here too. Look, this is crazy. Happiness, this is all this is. I don't know, Leo. I mean, not Leo. Cancer. I sure hope you get. I sure hope you get it. Like, cause this is whoever this is. They for real. Like, I don't know, but they for real. They is for real. And that's fucked up if somebody they thinking about having this with is not for real. That's fucked up. That's why they being nosy to trying to see, is this for real? And it's like, no. Let's what's the unseen truth that even snooping you were unable to access? Mm. 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 Oh, that's dirty. I almost threw up. Oh, I'm sorry. The moon card. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? That is some shit. What's the unforeseen truth that you couldn't access even while you was snooping? The moon? Now that's some shit, man. That's some shit. That's some real shit. I don't know. I do not approve. I do not oblige. No. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. Come on now. This is a sign that you must trust your gut, your intuition, and your your intuition and your instincts will lead the way through darkness. When you choose the symbol of the moon as your guide, you know that it is necessary to look beyond the obvious to know the truth of something. Sometimes people will say one thing and you have a weird feeling that they mean something else altogether. You have powers. This power you are being asked to use now. Choose another card for a deeper look at what's going on behind the scenes. Oh my God. I don't even want to look and see what's going on behind the scenes. I don't even want to pull another card. I don't. Because let me go back to the whole reason why Cancer was being snooping in the first place. Nosy. I felt something emotionally, and now I need confirmation. My intuition started the investigation. Let me tell you, that's some deep ass shit, bro, sis. That's some deep. And then they don't want what? They want a nigga to pull another card? Nigga, what? Shit. That's asking a lot. And I don't know if I really want to do all of that. Do I gotta do it? Should I do it? Do anybody even want to? Well, I guess I gotta do it. Damn. It's just letting go. Letting go. Wow, letting go. It is something better, bro. Sis, what the fuck? Whoo. Whoo. Listen, I got to read this again. I got to go back to number 20. Number 20. I need to go back to number 50. Listen. It says, you have this power. You are being asked to use it now. Choose another card for a deeper look at what's really going on behind the scenes. Listen, ain't no better truth than the truth from Spirit. I'm telling you. Ain't no better truth than the truth from the Spirit, because what Spirit gonna do? Spirit is going to open up some truth on whomever you want to know the truth about, but at the same time, they're going to make you face your own truths too. That's what I love about this shit. That's what I love it. It's all about finding a balance. Damn. Number 22, it says letting go. Look how pretty that is. Look how pretty that blue is right there. Letting go. Wow, so let's talk about it. Number 22 could be significant to you. Okay? So, this symbol comes to you to remind you that freedom is important to everyone. If you love something, set it free. Don't hold it too tight, lest you chase it away. You have the freedom at this time to choose whatever you want. Let others do the same. You will be so happy you did. You will be so happy you did. Listen. Listen. Talk about telling a motherfucker the truth. You will be so happy you did. Miracles come when you let go and allow the magic to happen on its own accord. Listen. Listen. Man, that was rather deep. That was rather deep, and I knew it was going to be just based off of these two cards that had came out. So, listen, I ain't mad at Cancer. Cancer said, I felt something emotionally, and I know I needed confirmation. Their intuition started the investigation, and sure enough, just as Cancer felt it, that's exactly how that shit was on everything. Well, as it may be, Cancer. As it may be. What should you have been focusing on instead of someone else's business? Live playfully and with a light heart. Listen to the voice of your inner child. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Well, I'd rather it come from spirit than anybody else. I damn sure tell you that, because you wouldn't be able to receive it. Listen, live playfully and with a light heart. Listen to the voice of your inner child. Heed the voice of the child within. It does not speak to you with words, but with the silent language of the heart. Your inner child cannot lie. It speaks with the purity and the truth. See or feel how it smiles. You are now ready to encounter beautiful moments on your soul's path. You have become wiser and freer, and you celebrate and you have fun whenever you wish. Your inner child is delighted by your wildness and your renewal, playfulness. Put flowers in your hair and have fun with your inner child and grant him or her a wish. In return, you receive a gift that this world cannot buy. Time, the inner child within you, have the power to expand time. It can take you to a place where time passes more slowly. Play, enjoy yourself, rise above the absurd construction of time in which you live by, which in truth is absolutely nothing to do with you. Hear the whispers that reach you gently and softly. Live your life in playful, and you are free of time. Damn. That was so motherfucking beautiful. That was so beautiful. Now I'm gonna have to go play that song. There's something in my heart. Something in my heart. I gotta go play that. So I can't. I know it's a deep felt song. I know it, but I'm just trying to remember. Was it like a heartbreaking hurt song like that? I can't fucking remember, but I'll play it when I get off of here. I can't. My fucking memory is fucking. All right, well, we're gonna head on over to Aries. Now, let's see Aries' reasoning for being nosy. Okay, now in Aries' defense, I wasn't snooping. I was just checking real quick. Impulsive curiosity, not intentional nosiness. What? What you say, Aries? I wasn't snooping. I was just checking real quick, impulsively, curiosity, and intentional nosiness. Lord have mercy. Somebody. Okay. Here we go. Here we go, Aries. Let's do it, man. Okay. Spirit, show me exactly the topic that Aries was snooping on. Please, the exact topic. Okay. Is that right? Well, let's talk about it. Because this is major, isn't it? So we have the Temperance here. And it says, shit, if I can get in the light. It says, balance is a beautiful thing. Temperance is a radiant angel, decked out in a rainbow, balancing one foot in the land and the other in the water, as she is confidently poured water from the cup to the cup. Sunflowers are bursting behind her, and the sun is bright and full of joy. Temperance is the perfect alchemist, and she's full of song as she blends the things together in harmony. Your life is off kilter and you need to create some balance. Maybe you've burnt out from working too much, or you've been binge watching TV all weekend, and now your house is a mess. So it's now time to put your house in order and start doing things in moderation. You'll find that if you work to balance all aspects of your life, everything feels so much easier. Try and face this task with optimism and positivity and enjoy all the wonderful things in your life equally. Hmm. You don't say. You was just checking to see if somebody is still on balance. Is everything being... Wait, what did Aries say? I wasn't snooping. I was just checking real quick. Impulsive curiosity, not intentionally being nosy. Oh, so Aries is checking up to see what's going on, making sure everything's still in order, still in balance. Okay. That sounds really good. It sounds good, and it sounds really goddamn awesome, and really like a good thing. You feel me? But what motivated the curiosity in the first place? Aries. Rejoice in celebration. What? Huh? Wait. Somebody was having a little bit too much fun, so you want to make sure they were still on balance? Like what? Hmm. Aries checking in to see is people having too much fun? Is they on balance? Is they, they was just checking real quick. What? Okay. Okay, well then, what has Aries been thinking? Like, what the fuck? Like, what is Aries creating their mind behind all of this when it comes to this balance and this rejoicing celebration? What has Aries been thinking about in their head? Mm. Mm. We got to read. We got to read that. Reveal what needed to be seen. Ooh, ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee. Shit, Snoop Dogg couldn't snoop like this, boy. Shit. Listen, reveal what needs to be seen. And how do we reveal that? How do it's like because we know with the trusty book, we know with the trusty book, what's the real energy behind the situation? What's the real reason you trying to make sure everything is on balance? What it needs to be. You want to know. This is what you've been thinking about. You wants to know. Do you really want to know? Do the people want to know? Here's the thing. Reveal what needs to be seen. Could we reveal what needs to be seen over here? Or do we just go straight to here? Cause how did they know we would have this book? It could be revealed what needs to be seen with the next card. No, no. Let's go this route. What's the real energy behind this though? Mm, mm, mm. Cause something, ooh wee, who know what, who know what, who know what? Cross pollinated, ooh wee, ooh wee. We might have to just go ahead and see what this card got to say right here. Cross pollinate, woo wee. Access the situation. Let me tell you about it. Let me tell you about it. Let me tell you about it. Whew. 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 Shit. Let me put this down here. Damn. That's crazy. So, action. Words are at the heart of the issue you are facing, and not just any words. Be real dialogue. If you feel tension in the situation, see what is blocking the lines of communication and open the aperture. Listen to the grapevine and pollen and cross-pollinate. Gather the shared information. Bits of truth may float in on gossip. Explore social media, sound bites, and other ways to get the word out. Talk to people as if they are siblings, true equals. If something is bothering you, find a place to unpack it and get it on the table and look at it. Take a look good. Take a good look. I said that's what I was supposed to say. And take a good look and then take it over in depth with a friend or a therapist, or write it in a journal. Trust the process of self-expression to help get the root to the problem. However, assume anything you will be repeated. Gemini scatter seeds. It is not concerned with privacy or individuality, and it's not unnecessarily loyal. Well, I'll be a monkey's fucking uncle. Oh, so Aries. Let's go back to Aries. I wasn't snooping. I was just checking real quick. Impulsive curiosity, intentional nosiness. So they was being nosy because somebody told them to go be nosy. Or something like that. It says challenges. The situation may be more complex than you think. Right, that's what I'm thinking. So be willing to dig in. Gemini energy can be shallow or over simplified, as it encouraged breadth rather than depth. So you have to add the depth constantly. Mm, mm, mm. Gemini gift is an open mind, its senses of universal siblinghood. We are all in this together. The souls know how to find itself back to the equilibrium. If you just let all parts of communication, if you just let all parts communicate, help the help the unexpressed feelings, person, and elements within the community be heard. Wow, that was rather interesting. That was rather interesting, Aries. So right now, you tapped in. You tapped in, and it's crazy. Just a side note, with all this Gemini energy coming out here for you, and this celebration, with these three cups right here. Just keep that in mind, because this is also three right here. With this cross pollinate, this is three, and this is three. It's something. It's like there's like a balance. There needs to be like a balance. It's something about a balance here. Something is a little off. It's almost like Aries is like not just different. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Damn, I gotta say that. Like different characters, different. What's the word? Not bipolar, but I forgot the fucking word. But anyway, something like that. That's just a side note, because it's something that's a little off balanced here. All right. Well, let's just see what the lesson is about this. Oh, sorry, getting a little sleepy. What is the balance? I said the balance. What is the lesson? What is the lesson that Spirit is giving Aries right now? Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Yeah. It's like not a Gemini, but it's like an Aries that's the mind, you know how the mind can play tricks on you sometimes how the mind can play tricks on you. See, look at the reason. I wasn't snooping. I was just checking real quick. Impulsive curiosity, not intentional nosiness. Impulsive and curiosity, that's like a back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like, somebody will get what I'm trying to say. Adversity, I am accepting that challenges are the best way to learn. It's like Aries need to be in a position where they can be able to be okay with things being a certain way. Okay? Look at the situation from a different angle. And somebody pregnant too. Somebody is definitely pregnant. I don't know who is, but somebody's pregnant. Yeah. Somebody's pregnant. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And that could have a lot to do with the imbalance too, or something like that. It's something about three. It's something about three, I'm telling you. Yep. And somebody's pregnant. Fuck. Whew. Oh, I feel so fucking nauseated right now. Like I'm finna barf. Let's finish this up. So, let's see. What's the unseen truth that couldn't be accessed even while snooping for Aries? What could they not even see even though they were snooping? Well, that's rather interesting. The oath. Damn, that's... What's the unseen truth that you couldn't even see while you was snooping? Okay, well, let's go to with number 49. My lovely child, you have chosen this symbol of oath. This is the symbol for all promises and is a reminder to keep the ones you've made. An oath is never made lightly, nor is it just. Promises are meant to be honored. When you choose this symbol, perhaps it's time you look at how you have made your promise. Have you crossed your fingers behind your back, relinquishing the magic that binds you to your oath? Has anyone broken his or her promise to you? Let that person go. Don't hold on if someone refused to be honorable. You don't want this person in your life. For now, the most important promise you can make is to yourself. Promise to be kind, loving, honorable, and good. Do not harm. To belong to me, you must keep that promise. Damn. Damn, I wish that motherfucker said more insight, pull another fucking card on that thing. Shit. Aries. Well, what should Aries have been doing instead of being in somebody else's business when it's all said and done? What should they have been doing? Release your creativity, your creative energies. Make use of them in your life. Wow. Did I show y'all the oath card? Yeah. So let's see. Number 7 could be significant to you. All right. Let's see what it says. Release your creative energies. Make use of them in your life. There is a magical flow of creativity in all of us. It is unique and it feels different for each individual. How these energies express themselves vary from person to person and from situation to situation. As children, we simply surrender ourselves to the creative energies and feel the joy that they bring us. But they also bring inner peace, balance, and concentration, helping us to forget about times and to be in the moment. Remember your childhood and the games you used to play. You were so in touch with your imaginative side of your character. Do not use your creative powers in the hopes of achieving recognition and fame, since they will simply flow away from you and into others' hands. The reason you have drawn this card is to help you release your creativity and to use these energies for yourself. Repressing them will only lead to their gathering and manifestation as a blockage in your energy system, making you feel at odds with the world and discontent. Creative energies need to flow, so give them room to do so and make the most of them. Dance, paint, sing. Do not waste this gift. It will inspire and rise you above to levels of which others can only dare dream. Devote yourself entirely as a creativity. In such moments, you can be very close to the divine source. You feel eternal love within you. Whatever kind of work you do, find something to be creative now. Find some time to be creative now. This is one of those great importance for your soul's path, and you will bring healing and peace. It will bring healing and peace. So damn, ain't that some shit? We up? assess the situation. Well, we have 3 more signs to do, and I'll be right back. All right, so next up is Pisces, and it says, I just wanted to know if they regretted soft snooping, emotional motives. So this is the reason why Pisces was snooping. Okay? Hold on. I should have put that up there. Okay. Now I gotta clean it up. Make it all nice and neat. Because if not, it's gonna bother me. Don't bother me. No bullshit. No bullshit. Bullshit. Okay. Alright. There we go. So, Pisces' reasoning for snooping was, I just wanted to know if they regretted soft snooping, emotional motives. Well, let's see. Let's see about this with Pisces ass. Okay, soft snooping. Here we go. Spirit, show me the exact topic. Pisces was snooping on the exact topic, please. Soft snooping my ass. Say what? I just wanted to know if they regretted soft snooping, emotional motive. I guess so. I guess it was. So you snooping to see about some type of ending, the death card. But as we know, when the death card comes out, it usually means there is an ending, but there's also going to be a new beginning. For whom is what's the most important thing right now, okay? For whom? So, let's see. Scorpio energy coming out in Pisces reading is rather interesting, okay? What motivated their curiosity, though, Spirit? What motivated Pisces' curiosity? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. Where is it? This is the throat chakra. This is the throat chakra. Lord have mercy. Here we go. It says, this chakra is, of course, located in the throat area. Communication, sounds, creativity, and ability of clairvoyance. Inner hearing associated with it. Many artists, writers, singers, and individuals involved in the creative arts will often have active throat chakras. To balance this, stimulate the energy centered, try humming, chanting, or singing out loud. It's a great tonic. Most important, if you have something to say, please speak up. When this area is fully activated, don't be surprised if you suddenly become creatively inspired. See, that's what I'm saying. Yep. Remember, I said with endings usually come new beginnings. Although this is the real reason, you know what I'm saying, this is what sparked them, but I think eventually it will bring about something good, and especially with what I just read now. But this is what motivated their curiosity. So let's move on. What has Pisces created in their head about what's really going on. Talk less, feel more. Listen. So, in a way, this was off balance. Your throat chakra was off balance. And probably because of all your running your goddamn mouth or something to that extent, when you really should have been talking less and feeling more, and maybe something wouldn't have came to an end or whatever, so then you wouldn't have to be so fucking nosy about it. Something to that extent. Okay? Something to that extent. Well, what's the real deal behind this? What's the real deal? Okay? What's the real energy behind this situation for Pisces? Wait. Get the trusty book. Get the trusty book. Listen. Discomfort. Ain't that about a bitch? I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I'm sorry. My apologies. I did not mean to say that. I am learning to see both sides of a situation. I am learning to see both sides of a situation. Okay? Here we go. Discomfort. Deliberate. It says, if you put a well-organized city dweller deep in the wild woods, they'll be accidentally deliberated, out of their element and pushed to live up to their potential. They may be uncomfortable, but the situation offers a chance to stretch further and develop their souls. The same goes for a plant in the sign of a placements or awkward with the nature. For example, Mercury is the least merciful, was that merciful? I don't know. When it's in Pisces, right? It's some shit when, oh, god damn it, I was reading the wrong one. That's why. My bad. Sorry, y'all. This time you are invaluable sidekick. This is not your game, but you have lots to contribute. Nevertheless, the long-term benefits beneath will be worth your efforts. Learn and listen rather than assert yourself in your opinions. Use your strength and leadership. See, assert yourself in with your opinions. Your throat chakra, use running your goddamn mouth. See how I was just running my mouth earlier and I wasn't even supposed to be talking about that shit, and then a little spit had just got on there. You see what I'm saying? Doing the most when you should have shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. Use your strengths and leadership skills to support and center another person or project. Pass the ball to someone who's in a position to run with it. Back up to a leader. Do the work behind the scenes and boast the team. If you're not ready to do this work, you can pass the ball and leave the field. Be considerate. Redefine your ideas of success. Stay here and you can grow needed skills, expand your repertoire and contacts, and build up trust among others who can help you in the future. Everything you've learned, all the contacts you make, prepare you for well in return. Challenges, whether you are an artist among the energies or a linebacker amongst the ballerinas, you may struggle to apply your talents in this situation. And this moment is easy to slip into self-pity and self-doubt. Greek gifts. You are being challenged to grow in ways you can't predict, and you are being asked to diversify, stretch, and strengthen your weak muscles. Only you can decide if it's time to take a challenge, but the experience also encourages you to love yourself in quiet moments and to appreciate what you bring to the table, even when nobody else is noticed, and even when nobody else noticed. Wow. So, the truth of the matter is, somebody finna be nosy. They being nosy because what they were comfortable with is finna no longer be comfort them or something to that extent. It's gonna end. So now they got to figure out. You know what I'm saying? Now you finna be talking less and feeling more. Feeling more. What is the whole thing? What is the lesson behind all of this? What is the lesson behind all of this? Okay. What lesson is Spirit giving them about this situation? Pride. Whoo-wee. That's some deep shit. That's a Your ego was too big. Wow. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Mm, mm, mm. Well, that's why I said be open to seeing this situation from both perspectives. Somebody wasn't doing that. So now you want to go snoop and see on the person that you wasn't giving that good energy to. And now it's coming for an end. So now you want to be nosy and see what's going on. That's crazy. That's crazy. So, what is the unseen truth that couldn't be accessed even when snooping? What was Pisces still unable to see even while snooping? The Grove. What does the Grove talk about? I done got it before, but I forget. Grove is number 21. It says, the goddess of the night invites you to the grove to heal your wounds and mend your hearts. Wow. Now is the time to apologize to anyone you have harmed. Make your friendships whole again and choose healing over anger and pain. Choosing my beautiful grove is a powerful sign that you are a wondrous and strong time in your life. You're having a wondrous and a strong time in your life. Some compassion and kindness to others. No one is perfect, yet imperfection is perfect as it is. If you are hurting, know it will pass and that I watch over you. If someone you love is hurting, take the time to be there for this person. The sacred grove heals all aches and pains, especially at the heart that has been wounded. Wow. You couldn't even access that even with all the snooping. That's crazy, Pisces. Well, what should Pisces have been focused on instead of someone else's business? A light-filled angel is at your side. It watches over you at every dark doorway. Wow. Let's talk about it. Number 38. So it says, the path of your soul is a path full of light, but here is in this world, the danger of being led astray by darkness lurks everywhere. You have drawn this card of protection. Place it somewhere visible over the course of the next few days. It is representing warnings. Beware of the actions you take. Stay centered and ideally do not go out. Avoid conversations where they are not necessary. Avoid conversations. Avoid conversations where they are not necessary. And then you're not, man, please. It just fell down here on pride. Like, man, please. I was trying to tell somebody something to help their ass because necessary. Try to postpone as much as possible until next week. Do not let anger or other low energies influence your decisions, and you will regret it bitterly and perhaps even lose something of great value. Do not make any decisions this week. Be brave, clever, and smart. Trust your feelings more than your intellect. Put your trust in the angels at your side. Be sensitive to balance of emotions in your heart. Acknowledge your lies and let them go. Listen, here's the trippy part. I didn't even see this part. When it said talk less, feel more, My ass didn't even see that it said Pisces at the bottom. I didn't even realize that. And that's exactly who we're talking about. So emotions are definitely running high right now. Okay, when it comes to this snooping. And take heed. Take heed, because what did it say? I just wanted to know if they regretted soft snooping and emotional motives. Well, I just want to know, do you regret it? That's just the question you should be asking yourself, you know? Well, anyway, let's head on to Capricorn. So, let's see what Capricorn's reasoning was for snooping. Okay? So, it says, I'm only watching because I need to know if they're serious. Practical nosiness, not emotional. You want to know if they serious. That's the only reason why you watching. Okay. Alright. Well, let's see. Here it go. Spirit, show me the exact thing Capricorn has been snooping on. You know what? Bullshit. Because Capricorn said, what did they say? I'm only watching because I need to know if they're serious. Practical nosiness, not emotional. No. Show me the exact sign that Capricorn is snooping on. The exact sign that Capricorn is snooping on. Well, it seems like it could be a water sign. We got the 5 of Cups right here. So this looks like some type of loss. Some type of loss. That's why they snooping. Okay. Now, what motivated Capricorn in the first place? You know, what was their curiosity? What made them decide to snoop? Mental conflict. Oh, Lord. Back and forth in your head. Trying to figure shit out. Okay, that'll do it every motherfucking time. Won't it? Yeah. So, shit, what has Capricorn been thinking about all of this? You know, what have they came up with in their head regarding this situation? Release control. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. Let's go to it. I don't think I've picked this one up. Hell no, because every time I have to go through this, it takes me forever to do this stuff. It takes forever to find it, but hopefully I can find it quicker if this is turned around now. Probably not. So they must go like, you know, I got to learn how these books go. I got so many I got a whole fucking arsenal of fucking books over here, and I don't even know what to do with half of these motherfuckers. Like, for real. It's crazy. I'm just figuring it out as I go, that's for sure. So I think we're getting close to it. Here we go, yeah. So, this is what Capricorn has been thinking. You know what I'm saying? It's mental conflict about this lost here. It says, what in your life are you trying just a bit too hard to do? What are you absolutely stuck on to the point where you won't even entertain other ideas? You need to release your grip on life, whatever you want released into the universe, and trust that the universe will come back to you with whatever is for your highest good. If you're feeling possessed about something or something, someone, your challenge now is to live and let live. A financial situation, self-worth is a key, is the key. Avoid getting rich schemes. Avoid getting rich schemes. I gotta take these out of my ear because I keep feeling like I'm hearing a whole bunch of shit. And it's late as fuck, so I probably shouldn't. But yeah, so this is has something to do with releasing some type of control, something that you thinking way too hard on, some type of loss or something. So you snooping and being nosy and needing to let some things go, something like that. But let's see what the real reason is behind the snooping in the first place. You know, what's the real energy behind the situation for Capricorn? What's the real energy behind it? Well, that's a little interesting here. Um, Let me see. Leo, Leo. So probably because the real energy is not shining, not being able to shine with this Five of Cups, not be able to shine with this mental conflict, needing to release control of something. So that's really what probably the energy is behind all of this, not being able to shine, not being able to be happy, you know, something. Let's read it. I've never got this. I don't believe I have. Let me see. So it says, take your space, be visible light up the room. Be also honored the light within others. Leo asks you to be the hearth fire of a situation. Hold others' attention, not just of your own ego, but for the benefits as an actor or teacher would do. Warm their lives, warm their lives, and be a person that people gather around to share stories with. Bask in the sun, cultivate in community with love, share, and bounty of the culture. Renew your spirits by living life to its fullest. Be honest rather than modest. Dramatize the situation to get your point across. Be sure to track whether the truth ends in hypo, hypo, hypo beings is broken up. Connect your expression and create process to fill and honor facts. Teach, share, and generous what you know in our have, what you know and what you have, and know that these actions attract love and appreciation you need. Then offer that same level of attraction to others and they will love you for it. People deeply appreciate being seen by you. Learn when the sun and when the setback and center another person's idea or community. Damn. Challenges. If you acting from a place of soul hunger, you can mistakenly think that any attention from others will fill that gap's hole. Not all attention is good attention. Stubbornness, the fear of being wrong, or desire to be seen as a leader may blind you in what is urgently needed. Maldrama can disconnect you from the real feelings involved. Love, Leo, rule the heart. So bring your energy, intentions into your heart and let the chakra become a beacon honor to the heart within each person you meet and watch the dynamics switch. So it looks like Capricorn is snooping about someone they may have lost and had a mental conflict with. Um, I'm debating whether or not they're having this conflict because they may have felt as if this person brought out the best of them with shine, or maybe this person made it so they could not shine or whatever. It's a mental conflict of what they're trying to figure out when it comes to this loss. It's a mental conflict. But whatever the case may be, it needs to be released in order for them to have their own shine, do their own thing when they need to, not overdo it. Know when to shine and know when to fall back. Because if you don't know that, you'll always be in this predicament feeling as if you're taking a loss, taking an L. Okay? So what's the lesson behind it all? What is the lesson behind it all? Okay? What lesson is Spirit giving Cap right now, Capricorn? Honesty. Wow. Wow. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can always expect it from myself. That's damn right. At the end of the day, that's damn right. And that's what Spirit is teaching you. And all of this time, what was the unseen truth that Capricorn couldn't access even while snooping? Denial. I just said that. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can always expect it from myself. Denial. Even with all that motherfucking snooping. Even with all that snooping. You couldn't even see the truth. That you were being in denial the whole time. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. Okay, I don't give a good goddamn what you blame it on. For real. Blame it on the moon if it makes you feel good at noon. Shit, I don't know. 14 could be significant to you. Not everything is in reach, my child. Sometimes I must create distance between you, what you want and when or how you meant to receive it. I must create distance. Some type of loss brought about some confusion within you. But when you let Spirit get in and let Spirit get in, you have to release control and let Spirit show up. Let Spirit show up and have a big ego and show out. That's some honesty for your ass. I shouldn't have had that monster. I'm so sorry. Shit, fuck that. I need another sip. You mean that's my honesty. It's like damn near 2, 3 in the morning, though. Okay, listen. Considering the wait for your highest good, you are not meant to achieve what you want right now. Keep the faith, for if you wait and show patience, I will reveal some wondrous things later. This is a gentle warning not to get caught up in your desires to reach your goals too soon. You may choose sour fruit that only looks ripe and juicy. In this case, I alone know what the time is ripe. I alone know when the time is ripe. Patience, my child. Woo! Sound the alarm. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the. One thing I do want to keep in mind, that there are 2 cups still sitting here. Okay? I just want to bring that to your attention. Okay? Now, when it's all said and done, What should have had Capricorn been focusing on in the first place instead of in somebody else's business? The tree of wishes is calling you. An almost forgotten wish will now come true. Mm, mm, mm. All because of those distractions. Shining when you ain't supposed to be shining. Getting in the way of other people shining. So that pushed your shit to the back. You feel me? But now, a tree of wish is calling your name. An almost forgotten wish is about to come true. Everything is in divine timing, no matter what sign you are. And this damn show just proving that for at least one Capricorn for sure. Okay? At least one. Let's see. Number 24 could be significant to you. Okay? And let's read what it says. It's a lot of reading, Lord. You know, goddamn hooked on phonic shit. And you have me do this shit, Lord. I tell you, boy. My child, you must be obedient. That's for damn sure. But anyway, it says, you once made a wish in the diviner realm of fulfillment. Your ancestors have been keeping this wish since that day. As you were not ready for it to come true, you expressed a deep longing in this wish, and now the time has come. It will be touched by the divine source and will enter the realm of possible. Although you have forgotten it in the enduring years, you now have the momentum and opportunity to achieve your desires. That's crazy how this is playing out. Because this is, remember, they was like not in reach yet. This wasn't, man, this is crazy how this is playing out. Like, I like the flow. Like, I do. I don't care if you don't like it. I'm gonna continue to do this segment for real. Once a month. Yup. Have the momentum and opportunity to achieve your desires. Your path has led you to a point where miracles can happen because you now believe in them. Miracles can only occur if you believe they are possible or true. Truly want them to happen. Free from fear and with an open heart. Miracles take place daily. Throughout the world, you lost sight of all these wonders for a time, and deep down failed to believe that you are a creative being. However, you are the one who shaped your world, and destiny is creating a path for growth for you. You have forgotten that you can trust your path, but you are now ready to follow the path of your soul and insight and complete trust. This is why you have drawn this card. It is now time to signal that you are ready to receive a miracle as your free will be respected in the spiritual world. Ooh, in other words, you chose to go left when you should have went right. So everything that you done been through and everything that you felt was denied to you and all the losses and all the mental conflicts, that was all on you because spirit had it set up for you real good. But you decided to go left when you should have went right. Like they heard everything that you wanted and they still got it there for you, and now you in a position to receive that because of this loss that you have you being so fucking nosy about. You have forgotten your wish, and you did not nurture it with sufficient positive emotions. It is therefore now important to say a prayer. Express that you believe in miracles and are ready to receive one. It would be a shame to miss out on this opportunity, so do not delay. It would be a shame to miss out on this opportunity, so do not delay. Boy, I tell you. what you should have been focusing on instead of all up in somebody else's shit. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Well, you know what? We just about done. And we ended with Taurus. Now, we're going to make room for the bull to come through. We're going to make room for the bull to come through, okay? Do you mind? Can you mold me? Would you mold me? Can you mold me? Can you mold me? Would you mold me? I'm thinking about that Martin, that scene. Would you mold me? I think he got like his hat on, his long jacket. Would you mold me? I don't know why I'm seeing that in my head, but I am. Anyway, let's get down to the get down. This is the last one. Is my audio still recording? Hold on. Yeah, because audio only go for 3 hours. I'm just making sure y'all still good over there. The ones who get to hear the audio but don't get to see the video. Okay. Anyway. Last but not least, it will be Taurus. Now, this is Taurus's reasoning for being nosy. Okay. Now, mind you, Taurus is the last one, so that means Taurus was the least nosiest person. Okay, remember we went from the most nosiest, which was Gemini, to the least nosiest, and it is Taurus. And it says, I truly don't care, but I did notice something. They mind their business unless something is off. Whoo! Ain't that some shit? That's some shit. Let's see. Remember, trust the note set. Here we go. Spirit, show me the exact topic for Taurus while they was snooping. The exact topic. Walking away. Well, you don't say. Walking away from something that no longer serves you. Walking away from a loss. Walking away. Either way, you turned your back on something. But I got to see what you had said. I don't care, but I did notice something. Whew, okay. Well, then if you don't care, why is you worried about whomever had walked away? I'm just saying. I truly don't care, but I did notice something. They mind their business unless something is really off. So, what was really off? Because I want to know. I want to know, Taurus. I want to know. What motivated their curiosity? Well, it just said because something was off. What motivated their curiosity? Truly, Spirit, what motivated their curiosity? Let Spirit take it. Oh, prosperity begins. Oh, so they got the money and then they laugh. They got the money and then they laugh. So that's why. Hold on. I truly don't care, but I did notice something. They mind their business unless something is off. I mean, I'm reckon I'm talking to somebody who got their own money, but it kind of might feel like, oh, as soon as they got their money, they left. Hi, why you being nosy? So you care a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Let's see. What has Taurus been creating in their head about the whole situation? Speak your world into being. So, with this coming out like this, It don't seem like shit. Like Taurus. It really don't seem like Taurus care. Like, hold on. I'm sorry. I have to keep going back to my note. Um, I truly don't care, but I did notice something. So, for me, it really seems like speak your world into existence. If this is what you need, okay. And if you had to walk away, okay. I really don't care. Live your best life, okay. Can you mold me? Would you mold me? Can you mold me? That's why my ass was saying that. Lord have mercy. Okay, well, okay, peep game though. Peep game though. What's the real energy behind the situation though? Keep it a buck. What is the real energy behind all of this? You say you really don't care. You want them to be good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of energy that I'm getting. But what's the real energy behind all of this when it's all said and done? Don't play. Get the trusty book. Well, this is where it gets real interesting for me. The first house arrival. Woo! That's crazy. What? I truly don't care, but I did notice something. They mind their business if something's really off. Oh, so they not only did this the change up got is real. It's real. Read the man first house arrival number 39. The real energy behind it all. Let's read what it say. Take responsibility for how you are perceived as you walk into the doors. As is what you led with, what your mannerism appeared. Once the signal say notice, it's your lead with charm, a prickly defense with your mind or your heart, or whether you are versatile, changing your approach to fit a circumstance. Investigate how this first impression affects your identity and your interactions. People read what you put out there, whether you are acting as business or as a person or as a couple, and it is up to you to ensure how you present yourself matching your intentions. If you feel misunderstood, look for a misconception, yours or others, underneath any tension, and see what can be done to clear the lens. If you strive to be invisible, neutral, or enjoy an air of mystery and play your cards close to your chest, it becomes easier for others to project their assumptions onto you. Consider being more transparent and letting your inner world shine. The first house can also bring with this surge of temperance, with temper or other strong emotions that rush to your head like mercury in a hot thermometer. It's the happiest it happens brings your awareness back to down to your feet. This metaphor also applies to your business or your project. Leadership may be too strong and intentions need to be brought back to the boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Hell no. That's exactly what it says. Leadership may be too strong and attention needs to be brought back to the boots on the ground. Damn! That's some shit to tell a motherfucker on everything. You worrying about why a motherfucker left. You really don't really give a fuck about why a motherfucker left. They is living their best life, but you didn't expect them to live their best life like this. Wow. Challenges. You are challenged to see beyond the shallowness of appearance, see behind smoke screens, and take responsibility for how you are perceived. Gifts evaluate how you interact with the world as being of a journey of self-discovery. Ooh, ooh. See, that's the thing, and I love it because it's different when somebody leave you, and then not only do they level up mentally or physically, they level up mentally and spiritually, and that's what it all boils down to. I don't care, but I did notice something. They mind their business unless something is really off. So it's one thing for somebody to leave you, like I said, and maybe they prime example. Okay, you with somebody, when you met them, they had like a 92 Buick or some shit, but it's like 2020, it's like 2018, and they got like a 94 Buick or some shit like that. Okay, so now they done leveled up. Now they driving in like that current year or something to that extent. That's expected. You know what I'm saying? That's expected. But when it goes beyond material things, then it's like, damn, something is kind of different. So then you feel that loss on a whole nother level, because that's something that somewhere you're not quite at yet. You feel me? So it's not really like a material loss or anything like that. It's something a little deeper. At least that's just how I feel. Okay? Speak your own world into existence. But let's just go on over here and see what lesson spirit is trying to teach you about this whole thing, Taurus. Mm, mm, mm. Woo! I love it. I love my gifts. I'm still developing them. And I'm figuring out. But I love my gifts. I swear. 3 years in the game, I love it. I love it. Um, the lesson that Spirit is teaching you is that failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. This is the lesson that Spirit is teaching you. Now, let's see what Taurus. Let's see. Hold on. Remember, let them know. Say, oh yeah, here you go. Now, let's see what was unseen. The truth that Taurus couldn't even access, even while they were snooping. While they were snooping, what could they still not even see? Even while they were snooping. The High Priestess of Air. Wow, let's read about it, because I don't think I've gotten that one. The High Priestess of Air. So what could you not have seen, Taurus, even when you were snooping? You have drawn the symbol of the High Priestess of Air, the goddess of rational thought. Damn! Even with all your snooping, you still couldn't come up with a rational thought as to what had really happened, what had really transpired, what was really going on. Ain't that some shit? Even when you thought you knew, you still didn't fucking know. And that's some shit to tell a motherfucker. That's some shit to tell a motherfucker, let me tell you. Logical thinking, reasoning, and using your mind to consider the next right action are the qualities encouraged by the High Priestess of Air. Now is the time to think before you act. You are blessed with a wonderful mind and imagination. Your ability to communicate is enhanced when you meet the High Priestess of Air. This is a moment to have responsible conversations and make calculated decisions. Wow. Taurus. For let's see. I truly don't care, but I did notice something. They mind their business unless something is really off. You did notice something. You noticed that changed, and that change made you feel not so good, but it's okay, because anything you can do, I can do, and sometimes even better. So you do that. You don't have to worry about where nobody else is in life and what they doing. And when it's something as good as this, you know what I'm saying, you should feel real good about it. Because like I said, anything anybody else can do, you can do it too. You can do it. Do it. Fluid. I don't even know what that means. That's going to be something bad. Watch. I know it is because I don't know what it is. All right. It seemed like I just heard it in a song or something. Do it. Fluid. Or did somebody say some shit like that when I was singing a song? I don't know. But let's see. What should Taurus have been doing instead of focusing on somebody else's business? Your deepest desires constrain you. Let them go and clear your mind. Man, clear your mind and the rest will follow. Straight facts, just like that. So, let's see. Number 6. To be happy means having no innermost wishes and desires. It is only the way for your heart to be light and your life to be free. The desires for things can prevent you from living in the moment. So make a decision, replenish things, longing, free your mind and your thoughts from desires, and feel how light and peace flows into you. Your desires are not forgotten. Everything you wished for and are due to receive will come to you. You don't have to be a slave to your desires. Beauty, wealth, love, and abundance can only be experienced and satisfied on the inside. On the inside. In the heart, they have nothing to do with what matters on the outside. Ooh wee. And that's what I had said. Okay, cool beans. Okay, you got a new car, you got a new house, you got a new weave, or you got a new roller, you got new shoes, you got a it doesn't matter because I got that too, but that one thing you got, I didn't have. And you can't obtain that with money. Okay. Let me read it to you again. Beauty, wealth, love, and abundance can only be experienced and satisfied on the inside. In the heart, they have nothing to do with what matters on in the outside world. All you need will come to you. Be thankful for what you have and feel the moment deeply. Dive into it and be free. Gratitude is like a magic key. Open up the momentum, and open up the moment and leading you to freedom. This card tells you to cleanse your thoughts and focus on everything that you have. Your gifts, those you love and admire in your life. Work especially closely with the power animals and the hummingbirds, and this will reveal a life that is vibrant and free, guiding you to your hidden abilities and your talents of your ancestors. You can come together, and however, your mind must be clear and free from earthly desires. Earthly desires. And that's what I had said all along. That's what I had said all along. The level up hit different when it's a level that you don't know how to obtain. But that's all right. I can tell you how to get there, Taurus. Lord, with that being said, I am Queen Von Shay Rising 360 plus Tarot. Welcome to the new channel. I hope you guys will subscribe and all that good stuff. Trying to bring something different, to the tarot game. I'm finna go now. I'm tired. I got a lot of requests to do all type of crazy reading, so I gotta do Justin Bieber and whatchamaface, Haley, and then I gotta do a serial killer reading. That's gonna be weird. So I have to prepare myself for that one. That was requested as well. Yeah, so I'm out. I'm on it. I try to do everything in the order that everybody requested it. So just put it in and I'll do it. I won't forget about it if I see it. And I just go in the order that people ask for it. All right, I'm out. Thank you. Bye.